Boy, Superman, thanks for finding the time to teach me how to play marbles.
Oh, I'll always find the time to play with your marbles, Jimmy.
At the Daily Planet, managing editor Perry White calls in his staff for special instructions.
I know you guys have been down in the dumps lately about the recent unexplained disappearances of teenage boys, but I've got more important things for you to worry about. I'm a competitive man. I won this trophy at the annual Daily Planet breakdancing benefit for cerebral palsy. Yep, they say no one pops and locks like a cripple, but I showed them.
It's a good thing no one knows I'm secretly Superman.
This week is the Metropolis Marble Madness competition. Unfortunately, I can't make it because apparently we live in a world where a man can't give his own sister a back alley abortion. Anyway, now I'm scheduled to appear in court, so I'm counting on you, Jimmy, to be my ringer.
Sure thing, boss. The nuns at the orphanage never beat me at marbles once. Oops, guess I'm a bit rusty.
Perhaps the nuns should have beat you more often, Jimmy.
Oh, sorry, Jimmy. Did the sound of my leg slamming shut distract you?
Well, like they say, practice makes perfect.
Screw perfect. I don't care if you practice, shoot roids up your ass, or blow the judges. You just gotta win. And if you don't, I'm giving your editorial on the homeless shelter to Clark.
But when Jimmy gets to practicing at a nearby park...
Dag nabbit, I've been working all summer to get that new homeless shelter editorial. I'd better get good and fast.
Meanwhile, from across the street, Superman watches Jimmy using his telescopic vision.
Man, that kid really sucks. If I have to do that editorial on the disgusting homeless, I'm gonna eat a kryptonite bullet. This looks like a job for Superman.
And in the next hour, Jimmy finds Superman a super friend indeed.
Jesus Christ, kid, it's taking all my super willpower not to fire one of these marbles between your stupid eyes. I usually expect you to disappoint me, but I never imagined you'd be this terrible.
Gee, Superman, I still got 15 minutes before the first round. I'll get better.
Don't bother. Why don't you use those 15 minutes to change your tampons, sweetie? I'll be right back.
And in the first round...
Neato Toledo! Looks like those last 15 minutes of practice really paid off.
Superman, thank God we found you. The North Gate Dam fucking collapsed, and the most populated section of Metropolis is underwater. Thousands are drowned in
Shut up, old man. Can't you see I'm busy?
I'll keep winning with this lucky marble you gave me, Superman.
Yes, Jimmy. Your shockingly sudden improvement is quite impressive. Practice my ass, you strawberry blonde fairy. If it wasn't for the magnet I buried and that rigged marble you're using, you'd be getting beat worse than Lois that time she finished first.
As the tournament rolls on...
Gee, I lost, but I thought I aimed perfectly.
Too bad, son. My target kid always wins. How could he lose wearing these magenta dungarees I've got him in? Hi, Superman. My name's Holden Richards. I'm the, promoter of Bald Brand Marbles. Yeah, just checking out the young boys for talent. Yep, no ulterior motives here.
So your name is literally Holden Dix?
That's not how last names work, Superman.
Golly, Superman! I was excited just to get first prize. I didn't expect to see you here.
And I didn't expect to see a pre-op in 1955, yet here we are.
So I hear kids like you've been going missing lately. Tell me, how hard would it be to trick you into getting into a windowless van?
I don't know if I trust this guy, Holden Dix. I'd better keep my eye on him. Hey, Dix, mind if I try one of those bald marbles you're hawking?
Why, sure, Superman. Nothing feels better in your hand than a set of bald marbles. Hey, I've really got Superman fooled. He actually thinks I'm an agent, or a sponsor, or whatever the hell I said I was.
Here's what I think of your shitty marbles, you creepy dink. Oh, shit! I accidentally threw one of my marbles, too, and his cracked mine clean in half, and the metal shard the magnet was controlling fell out. Man, bald marbles really are better. Now I've got to rely on that ginger-haired poofer to win this thing. Son of a bitch!
Jeepers! I thought I aimed perfectly. Well, one miss doesn't kill my chances, and at least Superman's got my back.
You suck, Jimmy! No wonder you don't have any friends. God, he missed again. He's got one shot left, and if he blows this, I'm gonna be up to my neck in hobo piss. The magnet I planted is useless without that rigged marble, and Jimmy is useless without a noose around his neck. Time to execute Plan B.
Ah, nuts! I missed all 3 shots!
He shoots, he scores! Jimmy wins!
What? No, I'm pretty sure.
Yay! Jimmy's the winner, everyone!
Hey, now, wait a minute. We all clearly saw Jimmy miss.
That may be true, good citizen, but Target Pre-Op here has been cheating the whole time. Look here. I just lifted this controller that operates an underground magnet out of his pants pocket at super speed. And here we see the shard of metal he planted inside his marbles, solidifying an already airtight case against the little hooligan.
Speaking of case, perhaps now's a good time for me to mention that I'm actually an undercover FBI agent investigating the recent disappearances of teenage boys. And I must say, things are...
I began to suspect something was afoot when Jimmy, who doesn't completely suck at everything he attempts, missed 3 shots in a row. Target Kid, you are one dastardly little fiend.
But Superman, I would never!
Now, that's enough out of you, son. I can think of a lot more creative ways you could use that pretty little mouth of yours than telling lies.
Wait a minute. Of course! Everyone, I think I've figured out who the child predator is.
Well, time to go. Here, let me give you a lift back to the precinct by way of the upper stratosphere. Hope I don't drop you. My hands are a little sweaty.
When Superman returns for the final ceremony...
Well, Jimmy, it looks like you'll be spending the day with disgusting homeless human garbage after all.
Yeah, it's hard to celebrate though. Poor old Target Kid over there is being shipped off to boarding school. His folks are so ashamed of him for being a cheater.
But Superman has a solution for that too.
Gosh, Superman, where are you taking me?
Well, Target Kid, it's smaller than a boarding school, but it's filled with boys, and you'll get to experience things that will have a profound impact on your adult life. You'll fit right in. And so will I.
Finally, at the Daily Planet...
Jimmy, look! The DNA test says I'm not the father!
Oops!
Oh, sin! That does it! Get out your Speedo! You're getting a full spread on the front page to attract that child predator they never caught!
Ah, cripes! Good thing I've been toning my tush with all those squats!